Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Eric Kelly, aka the Tech Gentleman, bringing you guys my quick review and comparison between the Samsung Level U and the Samsung Level U Pro headphones. So without further ado, let's talk tech. All right, guys, so this is going to be just a comparison between the Samsung Level U and the Samsung Level U Pro headphones. These just came out, the Level U Pros, late last year in December. And I feel like I need to make this video because there hasn't been a lot of advertising on them, but they are on Samsung's website, and they cost $100, which is $30 more than just the Samsung Levels. And I thought I'd just do a video kind of comparing them and letting you know what the different features were and what I personally prefer. So I start off with the Level U, just kind of give you guys an overview. So they're kind of a hard, shiny plastic around the neck, and they've got some more kind of further down around the band, and they've got little joints on them here in the plastic parts. So they're really kind of flexy and flexible and loose. And they've also got a little rubber band here that goes around the flat cord that goes to the headphones. So these probably are going to be a little bit more durable. I haven't used them for as long as the Level U Pros, which have stood up to a lot of punishment. Actually, I'm surprised how well. But on the little right arm here, you've got a volume up, volume down, and a talk button that also doubles as a play pause button. And also the volume up and volume down buttons double as skip forward and skip back for your tracks. So you've got full music controls. On the bottom here, you've got your power on and off switch, and it is just a power on off switch. And that is about it for buttons. You do have your micro USB charging port up top here that is covered with a little flap. So you pop that open and you've got access to your charging port. This features the little, they call it clasp control. So it does the magnetic deal here when you put the two earphones together. And you have some options if you use the Samsung Level app that lets you tie answering phone calls and hanging up phone calls and also playing and pausing music to these coming together and being pulled apart as well. I don't use that feature very much simply because I don't know if I just have a big neck or what it is, but these never come together around my neck. They're usually just hanging down on both sides, which doesn't really bother me much because both of these are so light, especially especially the Level U's actually. Now that I think about it, they're actually a little bit lighter than the Pros are a little bit lighter than just the regular levels. But yeah, those are pretty much all the hardware features. The only differences between the Level U's and the Level U Pros is that Samsung has actually made it a little bit easier for you to pair with different Bluetooth headsets. I mean, different phones or different devices with the Level U Pros. They've actually added a pairing function to the power button. So if you push the power button over to the left and hold it, it'll actually go into pairing mode. You can see the light flashing there, which makes it a little bit easier. So that way you don't have to turn them off and turn them back on and hold down another button every time you want to pair like you do on the regular Level U's. Another difference is they changed the headphone style. So instead of having the kind of ear pod style ear tip with a little gel cover, they've actually changed these to the in-ear gels. So they actually go in your ear and expand. They create a significantly better seal, which helps you get better sound, which is kind of the selling point of the Levels. You're supposed to get significantly better sound. They support the ultra high quality audio feature that's on the Samsung Galaxy Note 5 and the S6 and the S6 Edge. For me, the only, I guess, benefit that I've seen from that has been that they are louder and you can just hear better with them because you're getting a better seal. With these, I can just kind of walk around with one of these in one of my ears all day and not really notice it. But with the pros, just the way that the ear gels are set up, when one of these is in your ear, if somebody's talking to you on that side or there's something going on, you have to take ear pod out. Like you're not just gonna walk around all day with these in your ear and not notice it. You know what I mean? So so significantly better seal, which just inherently is gonna give you better sound, in my opinion, because you're getting a better seal, you're getting more sound isolation. So these actually, sound quality wise, are significantly better. Now the thing that I don't know, I can't really vouch for because, like I said, I have a bigger neck. The Level U Pros are stiff, like they're pretty rigid. Now they have the same kind of design here, but that's not a joint. Like these guys are pretty rigid, but they stay on my neck a lot better. I think because these guys are so flimsy that anytime I lean or anything like that, they just can kind of flop open and don't stay securely around my neck. But with these, I wear them all day, every day. And and actually, because of where I work, I wear a collar a lot. And I kind of slip these under my collar and they almost act like industrial size collar stays. They keep my collars kind of perked up a little bit. So I really do like these. Let's see. Oh, another thing, they added kind of a little shine on the play pause button there on these, which is really kind of the nice little touch. A little bit clickier button. They're a little bit poked out a little bit further than on the Level U's. But yeah, besides that, oh, and if you are wondering if these come with the little winged ear tips that the Level U's come with, they don't. The kind of more athletic type ear tips, they don't. And I guess it's kind of their target audience that they're going for, which is less athletic, kind of working out, and more so people that are focused more on audio quality, because the winged ear tips help these stay in your ears better. But like I said, these designs, they create no seal at all for sound. So if you're worried about audio quality at all, these are going to suck because you can't seal off any sound. So with these, you're going to hear more lows, more mids, and you don't have to turn them up as much, even though the fact is these will go up louder on the Level U Pros than they will just on the standard Level U's. But you don't need to, because you have that seal and it's actually blocking out a lot of outside noise. You don't have to turn them up that much. I think that's about it for all the differences, hardware wise and audio wise. Functionality, they're both the same. But yeah, my vote, definitely the Level U Pros. $100 is kind of steep. It's kind of hard to say, especially when you look at what other kind of, earphones you can get that are this style, the around the neck style, for $100. You can easily get some LG Tones, which I had for years and years, which were great. You can get those now for like starting at $40 or $50, and they kind of, I think, set the standard for this style of earphone. But yeah, like I say, my vote is Level U Pros. Both of them are pretty good, but I've been pleasantly surprised with the Pros. So until next time, guys, comment, like, subscribe. Yeah, I appreciate all the support, all the love. We're getting subscribers every day. If you got any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. But until further ado, peace.